6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Yeah, you are not the only one without sound. I've been talking for 5 minutes with no sound. Thank you for joining me tonight. Welcome to the stream. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Cassandra Jill, and who else? I think Cassandra Jill, and that's it. Thank you for your donations. We got a Jessica Taylor donation over PayPal. Aquarian Sunrise, Bartman, welcome. Good to see you. And who else do we got? Tiger's Abyss, welcome. Yeah, there's no audio. I left it on mute. So I mute before the stream in case I like talk or say cough or something like that. So I forgot to unmute it. That was my bad. So we are going to go with the PayPal donation to see if many people are going to be in trouble. And to get that done, we're going to go with This Might Hurt Tarot. Because people getting in trouble might hurt indeed. Lady Vegas, welcome to the stream. Paula, welcome as well. There you go. You receive your deck today. That is awesome, Aquarian. Good to hear. All right. Now, Katie is going to be shocked, but I do have the Victorian Romantic Tarot ready to go for tonight. I have it ready to go. Now, I'm just saying, KD, I hope you're sitting down because that's probably shocking news. KD knows how lazy I am, and I've actually prepped it to use for tonight. So we are going to use that tonight. GK, welcome and thank you for your donation as well. Are many people going to get in trouble? 7 of Cups, I think, says yes. Go with a thumbs up on that. It does feel like many people may get in trouble indeed. You do have a lot of people that are sort of out there. You have a lot of people that are looking at the situation, scanning around, checking it out, definitely have an opinion about it. So I think there is a hammer to be dropped, within that. 8 of Pentacles as people are working in the background to make sure that happens. And the 6 of Swords, since it's going to be a little bit longer than you had expected to see results, but I do think that many people may indeed be in trouble. You never know. Jill, what's going on? Thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. KD understands. KD is like, wait a minute, you said you're lazy. This is not lazy. KD is like, he's turning over a new leaf tonight. This is not lazy. There's something wrong. I think we should intervene in Tarot Oracle and figure out what's wrong because there's got to be something wild going on over there. If he's actually prepared, oh my God. I mean, oh my God, you finally opened the Thoth last night. Well, congratulations, Andrew. All right, we got a triple shot from YouTube user. Let's do all of them at once. We got below, we got below, we got below. Seems like we got a below, below, and below. Entertainment purposes only. I've started taking some drugs. Ashwanda, I have no idea what that is. L-tyrosine. I don't think that's an actual prescription drug, is it? No, isn't that a steroid? I don't know. Anyway, help with stress, weight loss, will that help? I've been binge eating a lot due to stress. You've got plenty of stress to go around, that is for sure. Let's find out if we can be taking some drugs. Let's find out if we can be taking some things. Let's get a little bit of an ethereal deck over here. Let's get a nice ethereal type of medicine type looking deck. Oh, what should we do? We got to do it. We got to do it. You knew I was going to do it the minute I said ethereal type of deck. The Tarot Avatara is out tonight. We are going to use that one for this read because I think that's right on target. Star Bright, thank you for your donation tonight. You're partially lazy because the cosmos isn't ready yet. Well, those are facts. I mean, those are facts. KD's bludgeoned me with facts tonight. That's what I'm saying. You make a good point. All right. Let's see. We're taking some stuff. We're taking some over-the-counter pill. There you go. Over-the-counter pills. All right. We're taking some stuff to get the stress level down, to reduce everything, to make everything all right. Let's see. Tickled Pink. I think this is going to make things better. Entertainment purposes only, like you said. I think this is going to make things a little bit better. You are going to be a little bit tickled pink. You are going to be sucking down these over-the-counter vitamins, and you are going to be in cloud nine. Everything is going to be a little bit better, a little bit more superior than what it is before. And the Ten of Cups, look at all of this. It seems that there are some people that are encouraging you. There are some people that are getting that done. And I think it will help with sort of the feeling that you are alone, because I think that's part of your issue now, is you feel like that you are alone. You are alone. That happens sometimes. We just feel like that. But, Ten of Cups says you're not alone. And this is something that makes you feel a little bit better about that situation. Overall, the Hierophant makes you feel like you are connected, makes you feel a little bit better. Overall, I like it. I mean, if you're looking at improvement, if you're looking at things getting a little bit better, I think this is going to do you at least a little bit. It's not going to be a miracle cure by any means. But, let's find out. All right. Could say anything to me. Would say anything. Can you pick up from the cards, please? Think. Okay, if N could say anything to you, what would they say? Let's find out. If they say hello, if they say goodbye, I mean, what happens? What happens if they don't do that? What happens if they, if they have that issue? Two of Pentacles, they say that it is difficult to choose between you and other people, is what they would say, It is difficult to choose between you and other people at this point. The Two of Pentacles, almost like a Two of Cups with a little bit of romance, a little bit of excitement in here. It is time. It is that time to choose something, and it's hard to choose between you and someone else at this point. Princess of Wands, it does say that there are some fiery activities here. There are some fires still in N's heart, and they want to pursue those, but they just can't at the moment. You're going to have to kind of put up with that and kind of go with that. Ace of Swords, it says they do want to contact you. This is something where they've been meaning to contact you. They do want to contact you. They just don't think the time is now, and that is it. That is it indeed. So, Tarima and Hiva, welcome. Good to see you too. How are you doing tonight? By the way, the stream is... where's that? The stream is no list. Donations take priority, then I read at random. So there's no list. Donations take priority. We have a few to process. We're on YouTube users' third out of fourth donation. Due to people getting demoted, about leadership development program has gotten big. Any chance of third manager coming in getting sick of manager J? All right, can we get a new manager? Can we get somebody decent? What is going to happen if we don't get somebody decent? I mean, that is going to be difficult indeed if we just don't get the proper kind of person. Mina, welcome. Did you get your deck today, Mina? How did your deck arrive? Did you get it? Let us know. I'm kind of curious about everybody getting their deck. I know, Zach, you said yours is out for delivery, right? And Mina, I know you ordered one. Really, Chris, welcome back. Welcome. Thank you for your donation. All right. Just saying, can we get a replacement manager for Jay at this point? Strength says no. You're going to have to put up with Jay a little bit longer. Jamie, thank you for your donation. The Sun says the situation gets a little better. It's almost like that the power that Jay has is declined a little bit, or it's not as prominent as it was before. Six of Cups says you meet somebody that's going to be a little bit better of a match. You do meet some people that are going to be on your side, and they're going to be able to intervene for you with Jay. It's almost like that you don't really have to do the intervention now. You don't have to do this. There's some things that are going to take care of themselves here. The Sun's opportunity gets better. Things get better. Six of Cups says you do have people on your side. They're going to sort of pipe up and interfere and run interference as far as getting this done. So I do think that looks like a little bit of promise. But Jay, it doesn't look like they're going anywhere immediately. And YouTube user had one last question. They wanted to know. All right. If the new guy is going to be 5 feet 11 inches in height, Is that with shoes? Is that naked? What if they have boots? Like the lift? What if they have lifts? What if they have lifts or boots or something like that? I mean, I'm just saying, is that 5'11"? Like, is that standing straight up? What if they're hunched down one day? I mean, what if they're hunched down one day? What if what if they were 5'11", but they had foot surgery? I mean, we need to know these things. YouTube user, you need to elucidate on these requirements here, because that is very specific. That is extremely specific. Desiree, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. That is very specific. What if they had foot surgery? What if they have flat foot? What if they're actually 6'5", but they've shrunk over the years? What if you meet them and they're sitting down so you can't tell how tall they are? What if they're 5'11.5", but they're seated and you don't have any measurement devices nearby, and you have to ask them, what exactly is your height? And they say, I'm 5'11.5". And then you get married and you find out that they are 5 foot and 10.5 inches. They're 5 foot and 10.5 inches, but they lied. They said they're 5'11.5". They lied to you. They lied to you. But because they never really stood up and, so you may want to take one of those things at the carnival. You know, the carnival where it says you have to be this high to ride this ride. You may want to take one of those on your date. I would encourage that. You need to do this. Sarah, thank you for hanging out with us. I'm telling YouTube users, I'm giving YouTube users some dating advice. You need to take one of those things at the carnival that says you need to be this tall to enter the ride, and basically say you need to be this tall to enter a YouTube user. And you need to carry that on to the date, and they need to stand like barefoot on, no socks, barefoot, and they need to stand up against that thing. You need to measure. I'm just saying, this is important. We need to get it done. Anyway, all right. Are they going to be 5'11"? 5 foot and 11 with here. 7 of Cups says they are indeed not going to be 5'11". The Devil card, they could be 5 foot and 10.5 inches. I'm just saying. 4 of Wands says you still like them. You still like them. They're still able to carry you in their arms. They're still able to love you. I'm just saying. So, if you want to print one of those, you got to be this high to enter the YouTube user ride. This tall to enter YouTube user. I mean, that's what it should say, right? Isn't that pretty much it? I mean, aren't we sort of in that mode there? Anyway, Desiree, thank you for your donation. And Queenie, thank you for your donation as well. Yeah, I don't know if you want to, have YouTube users' picture on there or something. I don't know. But hey, specifications are specifications. You can't skip by these things, okay? All right, Nicole, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, we're finally done with YouTube user. Will my business be successful? Cassandra's been waiting a minute. Queenie, I appreciate your YouTube. I appreciate your PayPal donations. All right, let's go to the Tarot Tower and get what is going on in the next. Now, okay, what are we doing? Will the business be successful? Pretty easy. We're going to go with the less used decks tonight. We're going to go over here with the Heaven and Earth Tarot and make it happen. We got to make it happen right now. The Valentine's Day candy heart. I mean, you got to, some days you got to have some Valentine's Day candy hearts. All right. I mean, I used to love those hearts, we like them tall. I mean, I'm just saying, if you like them tall, you have to take that thing on dates. You got to take the thing on dates. I'm sure that somebody will print it for you, right? Somebody will print it for you. Anyway, well, okay, I'm going to prototype it up. YouTube user, I'm going to prototype it up for you. All right. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. I'm going to go ahead and prototype it up for you. And I'll have it next stream. So come back tomorrow, YouTube user. I'm going to prototype up one of those signs for you. And do it for free. Do it for free, because that is dedication. That's dedication right there. All right. The business be successful. Magician says, this is something you're good at. And that is half the battle. You're looking at something like, I'm good at this. I'm efficient at this. This is something that I like to do. This is something that makes sense for me. This is something where I have real talent. You have the magician is going to be over here. It says that you're good at it. This is something that you can make it a success indeed. The emperor as well. Now, this is such a great combo, right? The magician and the emperor. You are looking at, you have the power, you have the ability, you have the command to get it done. This is a massive good reading for you. We're going with a thumbs up on this. I love it. This is a thumbs up. This is an absolute gem of a read. Cassandra, you're looking at a blockbuster of a business success with whatever you're doing over there. You have to keep doing it. This is huge. You never get, in fact, I talk about this in my book. I talk about, hey, the magician with the emperor, it's rare, but when you see it, that is a powerhouse, because not only do you have the ability to get things done and do efficiently, but you have the authority to get it done as well, because a lot of times you have skills, but you just don't have the drive. But with that combo, you have both, and that is important. Jill, thank you for your donation. Let's go up to what we got doing. Is anyone doing kind of evil? This is black magic or witchcraft on me. We got to go. And Katie knows what I'm going to do. Katie knows. Katie has been around enough to know that I am going to pick up the Poe Tarot. Edgar Allan knows. Edgar Allan doesn't play around. Edgar Allan knows. Linda, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Edgar Allan knows. We are going to find out if there's anybody doing some hex on you, because you never know. You never know how many voodoo dolls are out there that look like us. I don't know. Let's find out if there's some hexes going on. Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I'm really going to say no. Alaya, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, Katie knows the Poe knows. Knight of Swords says not really. I just don't see anything. This is somebody who's going to be very upfront with the negativity. They're going to be very apparent and very transparent with what they think and how they're going about it. They have the knife. They have the shovel. That's not subtlety. That's not subtlety. That's not, sort of witchcraft and making it happen and whatnot. Queen of Pentacles as well. This is somebody that's more earthly bound, somebody who does things on a day-to-day basis. This is not somebody that does that kind of thing. I'm just saying right now, you got the Queen of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. You are looking at people that are more apparent. There are more, they're just going to be sort of upfront with what they think rather than anything else. Anyway, I'm going to go with a thumbs down on that. There is no witchcraft. By the way, if you make a voodoo doll of me, make sure that you take out all of the stuffing, because I'm not 415 pounds anymore. I am a lot less than 415 pounds. So I'm just saying, if you make the voodoo doll of Tarot Oracle, you need to remove all that stuffing. Just go ahead. Because if you watch my videos from 10 years ago, I was pretty porky. But I am porky no more. I've replaced that with the veiny hands, my friends. The veiny hands is actually, if you're a member for $1 a month, if you actually have the veiny hands emote. I made one of those. What's the next? Oh, we need to go PayPal. Should I focus on my current? Okay. Desiree wants to know, should I focus on my current project and pursue a second job? All right. Focus on, Fox, on first or second. All right. Should I focus on the first or second? A second job or that? That is a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
In case you haven't been here, I am just saying the Tarot Throwdown is the brutal cage match between two different options in the tarot. And you just don't know what you're going to get with this. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, Desiree, you don't know until you put it down there to see what is going to happen with all of that. Now, okay, the first thing, focus on the current project. Looking pretty good. The second job does not look as good right now. The second job does not look as good. The problem with the second job is you don't know what you're going to get. you just don't know what you're going to get. There are so many weeds to sort of pursue through there, to sort of filter through. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't have anything that you're sort of there. You don't have anything that you're sort of passionate about yet with that second job, and there's just nothing to keep going. Jill, I know you are in the queue, Jill. By the way, in case you want to see the queue, Jill is right there. Right now, we are on somebody else. We're on PayPal, and then we go to GK, and then Jill. So Jill, you're 2 or 3 away. All right, the second job doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. You are looking at a bit of the unknown factors. I don't think it works for you. Current project, though, you're passionate about it. You got a little bit of that cup action that you are passionate. This is something that you want to do. This is something you want to look. You've been looking forward to, something you're going forth and doing. I would say that the current project is going to be a little more on the upside right now for that. And we have Queenie. Got the double shot over here. Queenie wants to know 2 things. All right. Name is Queenie. Welcome. 2 questions is Avery attracted me and no contact at the moment. All right. Avery. Is Avery going to be any good for you? And the other one, well, see you speaking on terms. All right. Am I still blocked? I am still blocked, but when you see speaking terms, Avery and when. All right, let's find out about Avery. The first thing we're going to do, we are going to break out, my friends, the tarot deck that I just did. I'm actually keeping it in a bag. It is called the Victorian Romantic Tarot version. Is this the 3rd edition? Zach would know. If anybody would know, it would be Zach. Zach would definitely know what edition this is. I remember my old teacher had the 1st edition, and then I got the 2nd edition. So this is a reprint. So I think this is the 3rd edition. I mean, I think so, unless it's like the 4th edition, and I've really not been keeping track. Anyway, let's go forth and get Queenie 2 good reads from this beautiful, gorgeous, and fantastic deck that I heavily shuffled. Carefully, my friends, carefully, because this thing ain't going to be in stock very long. Ain't going to be in stock very long at all. All right. It is the 4th. Oh, my. I am way out of touch. All right. It is the 4th. Okay. So let's find out. You're looking at Avery. I mean, is Avery attracted to me and no contact at the minute? You're looking at the Magician, the 10 of Cups, full Queen of Cups. Avery still has it in. Avery still has it in for you. I think Avery is on point here. I think you really need to go forth with that. You got the Magician next to the 10 of Cups. Avery knows how to make it work. Do they want to make it work right now? Clearly not. Clearly, they have chosen to put a little bit of rift in the Stargate right now. But you have the Magician with the 10 of Cups. It looks a little challenged sometimes with that. The Fool with the Queen of Cups, though, it says they're ready to move forward. They're ready to go forth. I think that Avery has a lot of good things there, but it seems like the time to sort of, I mean, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I'm looking for a reason. If you said I have no contact, I don't see any reason to have no contact. I think Avery's extremely interested. Magician, 10 of Cups, Fool, Queen of Cups. It feels like this is a really positive read. I mean, there's a lot of good things, a lot of excitement here, just sort of pending that just hasn't been realized. Queenie, something else is going on. Something else is going on over there. There's a reason there's no contact, but it seems like Avery has a lot of interest still. Avery is still on point for getting in there, if you know what I mean. I don't understand. And I'm looking for cards that would tell me why there would be no contact. I see Jack. I don't see a thing. So I'm scratching my head right now. I don't know. There's something else going on over there. There has to be some other thing going on that's sort of making this not happen. You're still blocked. But when you see us getting back on speaking terms, 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Star, and the 7 of Cups. What's going on? Queenie, what's going on? This doesn't make any sense. You're getting beautiful, positive cards from Avery. You're getting beautiful, positive cards from making a connection. Big Cleo, thank you for hanging out and your donation. You're looking at speaking terms coming pretty quick. I don't see this being like a long-term disconnection or anything like that. I mean, something's going on here. You made him mad. Too needy because he isn't ready for a relationship, then I pushed for more. Well, you know what happens. I mean, the Star says y'all belong together. You're getting a lot of good cards. The Emperor says that Avery is in a position to where they got to step up and make a decision. And they're clearly not doing that. They're not having an emperor moment. They're not having that kind of thing. The Nine of Pentacles says they're a little too comfortable with where they're at, what they're doing. They're not ready to make a big decision, big move right yet. Seven of Cups, it just says that this is a big risk for them and they're not ready to take that step. I'm just saying, if you can resolve this issue, you got it made. If you can resolve it, you got it made, because this is an amazing connection. Big Cleo with a double shot. And Emma, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. All right, we're going to put it back in the bag. Back into the bag it goes. This is the only tarot deck that I will ever have in a bag on this stream in my lifetime. This is the only one. It is the only one that you will ever see in a bag, because that's how much I love that damn thing. I'm just saying now, that's my soulmate deck. That is my soulmate deck. That's why I bought 5 of them. So I bought 5 of them. That wasn't cheap, by the way. That was not cheap. All right, GK, next. Okay, we got Queenie. We got GK, Star Bright. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good on the thing. Got Jill Phillips is next after GK. What's the next significant change coming into my life? We're going to do the wild child over here. Boo-boo. What's going on? Good to see you. All right. We're going to do the wild child over here. We're going to do the Little Buddha Tarot tiles. The tiles. You know you love this. This is the only stream on earth where you're going to see Little Buddha tiles right after you see the Victorian Romantic Tarot in a bag. I mean, this is it. This is it. This is the only place you're going to come for this kind of activity here. All right. We got the tiles out. Obviously, you can't. All of y'all are on your phone, most likely. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. That's what I do. I zoom in. I got to make it better for everybody. Make it better for everybody. Next significant change coming into my life. Okay. You're looking at a Knight of Swords and a Nine of Swords. You're being pulled into a direction by somebody. Somebody has some important information to get. Somebody has some important information for you. They're pulling you in different directions. They have a command. They have a direction for you. You're looking at a Knight of Swords. Come with me. You need to join me on this EverQuest. Knight of Swords says you're not quite prepared, though. You are just not quite prepared at this moment. This is something you really need to hesitate and look twice before you engage in where you're being dragged into. The Five of Pentacles says this person is coming up as sort of from they're coming from a place of need rather than sort of enjoying your company kind of thing. And the Hierophant says they're actually in some kind of legal trouble. I'm just saying, there's the next big change. Why did you buy 5 of them? Well, I bought... Okay, when they did the first edition of the Bohemian Gothic, I bought 10, I think. No, it was the second. It was the first or second edition of Bohemian Gothic. I bought 10. And anyway, I ended up making probably about $4,000 after I sat on 10 copies sealed. And then I sold them, I think, 3 years later or something like that. Anyway, I made like thousands of dollars in profit. So I mean, you know, it's like the stock market. Baba Studio decks are basically like buying gold coins. Like entertainment purposes only, but if gold coins are short, buy yourself some Baba Studio decks, sit on them for 3 years, sell them. It's literally like buying a gold coin. Anyway, Jill wants to know something. I don't know what Jill wants to know, but we're going to click on it and find out. Okay, will me and my son be moving soon? Ooh, that's some valuable information. Let's get the Rick and Morty Tarot and find out what kind of good stuff we got. That MW, welcome. How you doing? MW, the queue is about 11 people in the queue. That's pretty much it. Anyway, so if you want to jump in there, you're going to be golden tonight. You're going to be golden tonight. Yeah, I mean, Baba Studio Decks is like just buying gold and silver. I mean, that's better. It's a better investment than Bitcoin is what I'm saying. You just sit on it for 3 years, pop it on eBay, profit. That's it. That's it. MW, does anybody have the order? Yes, I do. I just happen to have All right, we're on Jill, which is here. And then we're going to do Starlight, Star Bright, really Chris, a couple of Jamies, MW, you're right here. You're sitting pretty, about 5 away, MW. About 5 away, and you are golden. You are golden. All right, we got you in the queue, don't worry. Got you in the queue, don't worry about it. All right. Now, we'll be moving soon. Death, moving, Queen of Swords. Yes. I mean, that's pretty much a thumbs up. Pretty much a thumbs up. Lovely. Welcome. How you doing? That is pretty much a thumbs up at this point. You're looking at Death. It is time to get moving. It is time to go. I mean, it is time to get moving. Time to go. Boo-boo. Thank you for your donation. It is time, is what I'm saying. You got to get going. You got to get moving at this point. You are, as far as analyzing where you want to go, is going to be critical. You do want to dodge a couple of areas, but I mean, you know, you gotta do that. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that is a yes, Jill. I think you will be moving soon. You got all the cards that will indicate that. I think it's going to be pretty good. You do have to get sort of step up and make the decision at some point about the movement. There's some sort of a tricky thing that's involved here that you kind of got to get a hold of, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal overall. I think you will be moving no problem. No problem at all. Starlight, Star Bright, Victorian, Romantic tonight. Rest of the week, reading. We can do that indeed. All right. So yeah, all you do is you just sit on it. You just sit on it, you know? $70. Well, the deluxe edition, which I got 3 of. I got 3 deluxe editions, and I think those were 150. No, those are 104, 130 each. I don't know. I think they were 100 something each. Anyway, it was a lot. I got 3 big old deluxe editions, and I am not opening those things. String, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. The rest of the week ahead. Ace of Pentacles. It does say watch your cash. Everything is getting more expensive. I'm just saying. I posted a thing on my Instagram, right? You are looking at everything being more expensive. All the food at my grocery store is up like 25, 30%. Gas is up insane. Everything is up. You actually look at the art supplies from last year. And the art supplies in 2020, I paid $8.37 for a art supply, all right? $8.37 in 2020, all right? Today I went and looked, and it is now $16.13. I think you're going to get hit a little bit with this. You're going to get hit a little bit. It is sort of going to be tickling your finances, as they say. I think you got some stuff, all right? You are looking at Ace of Pentacles. Watch your money this week. You are looking at a 4 of Swords as well. It's all about planning this week. Planning. You need to figure out where you're going, what you're doing. It is about looking forward and trying to sort of analyze what is going on, because there are some stuff happening, or some things happening in the background. 3 of Wands says look farther out. You're playing a game of chess. Look farther out than you would normally do. Look farther out a little bit. You need to understand this is a chess game. You need to be planning 4, 5, 7 moves ahead rather than just dealing with what is on the agenda today kind of thing. At least that's what it says. JM, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate that. I will get you in just a moment. We got a couple more reads to do. I mean, you know, you drive your own car. Well, that's good. Your food delivery driver can't guarantee people will tip more. Probably just going to lose some money. Ouch. Really, Chris? You are really Chris indeed. Welcome. Kim D, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, really, Chris wants to know my Sagittarius' current feelings for me. Let's go for the next deck in the row. The Blooming Cat Tarot is what I'm saying. By the way, I am going to make a new video basically called Pre-Order Your Amazon Stuff Today. I pre-ordered 20 different decks of cards today off Amazon. Why did I do that? Number one, Amazon will lock down that price for you. So if the price goes up, if the price increases, if the price creeps up there, you are locked down now for the Amazon price because you pre-ordered it now. Because you went ahead and pre-ordered it. And of course you can cancel it at any time, but I wanted to lock the price down because when it comes to October, I have no idea what the price is going to be for that deck in October. I want to lock it down at the $24 mark is what I want. I don't want to pay $35 for it. So I locked 30, yeah, I think, yeah, 20, no, was it 25? I think I had 25 different decks. Anyway, all right. Real Chris, you met the shady Chris. Oh man, I'm just saying that's like real. Have you ever seen the Star Trek episode where they have like the evil Star Trek people? That's the same thing. You got real Chris and then you got fake Chris. I mean, you don't want to mess with fake Chris. Real Chris is a stand up, wonderful. But fake Chris, that's no good. Neve, what's going on? Good to see you. I mean, Micah, you never know. You never know. Anyway, real Chris wants to know. Hello, mirror. Yeah, the mirror Chris. Yeah, that's called the mirror. I remember that. Really, Chris is like, what did I get myself into? What did I get myself into? I thought this was a tarot channel. He sure has a lot of stupid jokes. I mean, really, Chris, by the way, welcome to the channel. I do have a lot of stupid jokes, but if you like the stupid joke, I'm just saying, hit that like and sub button, you know? The like and sub button is all you need. It'll fix everything, real Chris. It'll just magically make everything better. I'm just saying now, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If you have like and sub, I will love you for the rest of your life. Every single day for the rest of your life, I will love you. Okay. Anyway, real Chris says hello. Well, hello. Mano says current feelings for me. Victoria, welcome. The devil, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. All right, real Chris, you came in here with a very generous donation. With a good donation. I can't remember seeing you unless it's been like months and months and months and months and months. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you wanted a good reading, and I'm going to give you a terrible reading, and I apologize in advance. You have the Devil card next to the 5 of Pentacles, next to the 5 of Swords, next to the 7 of Cups. I'm just saying, this is a rough read. There's not really any way to spin this. I mean, even if you tried to spin it, you just wouldn't be able to do it, is what I'm saying. Epic, thank you for your donation. I'm just saying there's no good feelings there. The current feelings seem to be desolate. The current feelings seem to be vacant. The current feelings seem to be maybe just be not there. Are they chasing somebody else? Is what I say. Are they chasing somebody else? Because there is some wild stuff going on here and none of it's good. I'm just going to say, I would dodge the Sagittarius right now. I would just dodge it. Okay. I mean, just from the straight tarot perspective, entertainment purposes only, it does not look good. Few readings are that bad. And that's a rough read. Veronica, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right. We don't usually get rough reads. We don't usually get rough reads like that, but ouch. I mean, ouch. Jamie's got the double shot tonight. Look at you, Jamie, coming in all fancy. These intentions towards me, it is romance. It is romance. Let's find out what is going on with that. Let's find out if this is going to be a good romance. Is it going to be a hot romance? Got a Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and the King of Swords. I think they're ready for something. I do. Veronica, thank you for your other donation. I think they are ready for something. They are ready for something. They're ready to dive into a little bit of fun at this point. You have a couple of pages. I'm willing to communicate. I'm willing to take some action here and go forth and get all of this sort of moving and exciting and all of the good stuff with that. But the King of Swords, you know, it just feels like this is something where they are going to come in a little bit too headstrong, a little bit too egotistical. They are going to be a little bit too much for you. But if you want to have something fun and adventurous, a page says we're able to get stuff done. We're able to sort of have some fun and get a lot of good stuff. But it just feels like that's going to be a little bit pretty much all you can get. Not going to be something that where you're just enamored by this person. We're going to hop into marriage. Or if you're just looking for some fun and entertainment, if you're looking for entertainment purposes only, I think this could be the one. But he does not look like the marrying type. I mean, I'm just saying, does not look. As far as romance, though, I would go for it. Now, how would Kay respond? When I pass him the gift, what did you get him? What did you get him? Let's find out. I mean, what did you get him? Is there any way to see how many people donated or how many people are waiting? Victoria, there is. There is indeed. It's called my Q Manager. We got YouTube user Big Cleo Emma. We got Big Cleo again. Boo Boo Strength Kim Epic. Look at this. A couple of Veronica donations over here, and Lachey's coming in. Lachey's coming in with a pinch hit over here. Lachey, look at how fancy you are tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I mean, this is it. This is it. That's how you can see it. I also wrote an app. Lisa, thank you for your donation. Also wrote an app that you can look at and kind of see the same thing. But, you know, you can't. You could actually use that app. I mean, if you loaded up the app, you could see everything that's going on. I mean, I am just saying, y'all can use this app for yourself just to see who's in the queue if you wanted to. It's a link in the description for my app. Lulu, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You're looking at Kay responding pretty well. 2 of Cups, right? This is something that's going to be good. This is something that they enjoy. That 2 of Swords is they are not expecting this, Jamie. They are not expecting this gift at all. They're not. I'm just saying they're not. King of Cups, they will be over the top, over the world, over the moon for this gift. They love it. 2 of Cups brings y'all close. Very, very good gift. Very good gift is when you pass him the gift. They like it. The 2 of Cups, that connection, that is pure magic, my friends. Pure magic over here. Watch it, Lachey. We'll get you hooked up. I don't see how you can fall asleep on this stream. Maybe somebody else's stream where they're lighting the candles and I don't know. Love Life Read, MW, you're finally up. MW, did you make it? Did you? Speaking of falling asleep, MW, did you fall asleep? Are you still awake for your reading? You asked about it like a year ago. We got a jumper for you, MW. I mean, if you're missing this, MW, I don't know what's going on. You gotta pay attention right now. This is something that's important right now. You got the Magician as the first card. That is the jumper. You are looking at 8 of Swords and Strength. I think there's a Leo up front and headed your direction. That's what I think. A Leo is up front and headed towards you. I think that's going to be important for you. Leo is an interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? A little bit of a Leo action. You are looking at the 8 of Swords. Not able to get all my goals, right? I mean, maybe if you're a YouTube user and the person needs to be 5'11", you're not going to get all of those goals. 8 of Swords is you are being pulled back. You aren't going to get into that. Micah, thank you for your donation. You're looking at the Magician, though. This is your point of power. This is your point of power where you can change your love life if you really want to. I think you are in that mode where your creation is on point. Everything is really looking good for that. The Magician into the 8 of Swords says, I have the abilities, not right now kind of thing. We have a Leo action at the end, Strength. Patience is going to be a virtue here, as well as focusing on the Leo, focusing on what they can do and how you can do this particular individual. So I think overall, you're looking at a couple of different factors here, but your moment of power is now. Your moment of power is now. I rarely say that, MW. Hopefully, I'm just saying, hopefully you're still awake. Alaya's still awake, though. How does Dr. Lou and H see me? They know I want to quit. Are you, Alaya, are you going to play that song, Take This Job and Shove It? I ain't working here no more. Doom, doom. Big Cleo, you're like 3 away, Big Cleo. I got you double shot in the queue. You know me. I'm on target. I'm on top of it. NBC, what's going on? Good to see you. All right. Patricia's coming in. Welcome, Patricia. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate all y'all tonight. All right. This is an action-packed night tonight. We have, my friends, 40 donations. We got 40 donations tonight. We are rocking it. I mean, this is going good. All right, now we're going to Alaya. How does Dr. Lou and Ace see me? Do they know that I want to quit? Devil, 6 of Pentacles. They know. I mean, they know. They see that you're on that final lap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you're running a marathon and you're on that final lap and you look tired, you look exhausted, you just look like it's like this is it. I just don't have that feels no more. I don't care. I mean, you want me to memorize that detail? Well, I don't really care anymore. You're on the way out. The devil They know. They know. They're just having that moment here. The moon says you're not really in the mood. You're not really in the mode anymore. You got a little bit of that caring aspect has been lost. Everything is kind of a little bit too much micromanagement. You just got to go at this point. Six of Pentacles says they know you are living. They know you're on the way out. They see you as somebody who's valuable, somebody they do want to reinforce, but they realize that you got to go. They got to go. Epic. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Welcome from Colombia. Well, welcome from Texas. I'm from Texas. Andrew's from Texas. Got a couple of Texans in here. YouTube has a question for a friend. Well, the friend. I don't know. Is that something? I don't know. Live the comedy lives. YouTube use. I don't know where the question went. Maybe it's up here. Maybe it's up. Big Cleo, you're coming up. You are coming up. YouTube user had a question, but they didn't type it. Okay. I'm sure they'll let me know tomorrow what it is, and I will have a prototype of the "You must be this tall to enter YouTube user." We'll come back to that. Big Cleo's here for the double shot. Does YR have feelings for me on the romance side? Does YR have some feelings for me on the romance side? Maybe. Let's find out. Where's my sound effects at? I don't have my sound effects prepped. There we go.
Music to make love to.
All right, if you're going to make love, you're going to need to make love on top of the Waterfall Tarot. This is why I sell so many decks. It's because people love to make love on the Waterfall Tarot. I'm just saying. It's like a waterbed, except it's a Waterfall Tarot. Does YR have feelings for me romantically? We need to know this. The Tower with a Six of Swords I think so. I think they have a little bit, not something that's just overwhelming them, where they're like, oh my God, I need to get in their pants. This is not something like that, but I do think it's a little bit of a thumbs up. Would I extend that into the love balloons? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just don't. The Six of Swords, this is going to be a long haul. This is going to be something where you have to build the attraction. You have to kind of build this from the ground up. It feels like there's not a lot of meat here. Temperance, it feels like there is a lot of work. There's a lot of exchange needing to happen. The Tower card, it is very, very volatile, the way this person feels. Very volatile. Some days it's great. Sometimes it is not. And JM on PayPal, you are next, by the way. I know you've been waiting a while, too. Everybody's been waiting a while. I'm sorry. I'm doing as fast as I can. Well, YR asked me to be the girlfriend, though. I mean, you did have a Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a little bit of a long haul. But if we can make it to the end of that long haul, we could have something going on. We could have something going on indeed. I think that they would. They would. You're looking at the Chariot, all right? Gabby, thank you for your donation. You're looking at the Chariot being a movement towards that direction, okay? They are involved with somebody else. It's not going too well. They need to recover. They need to get out of that. That's sort of weighing on them at the moment. They're sort of focused on somebody else at the moment. Okay, but they will come around to you. I like it. I think that is going to be valuable for you. Chariot says they will make that movement. They will make that happen. So can we get the love balloons for that? I think so. Let's go ahead. Let the love balloons fly. Let them fly like the wind. Boo-boo. Anything significant happening? Let's do the thought. Are you serious? We got the Victorian Romantic Tarot sitting here. The Victorian Romantic Tarot is just waiting. And you want the thought? Let's find out what is going on. I made the Temperance Wings fire and ice. Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that, Micah. I did indeed do that. That was in Photoshop. That was not watercolor. You can't do that in watercolor. I did it in Photoshop. But I did do it. All right, I am to blame for the fire and the ice. Anything significant happening this week? You have a love interest. You do have a love interest. You have no romance. I think this week you have a possibility of a little bit of romance. I'm not saying it's structurally sound. I'm not saying there's amazing or anything like that. But you do have the devil next to the empress. It's like the love has taken a weird turn. The love has taken an unusual turn. It's almost like somebody is hitting you up for love in a little bit of an unusual way. With this, you do have the phallic symbol with the empress. You do. It could be a hit it and quit it. Could be a little quickie action with that. But you do have this opportunity there. If you do meet somebody and you do engage in this, you definitely don't want to be around. Definitely don't want to be around this person in the long run. That is for sure. Overall, you are looking at just a connection, some type of connection this week. I'm not saying it'll be anything significant. I'm just saying the door may indeed open, and that, if it occurs, will be significant indeed. Of course, entertainment purposes only. Never date anybody based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Boo Boo understands that very well, very well. But Emma wants to know, why do people keep reaching out to me and then blocking me? Because that's just stupid. That's just stupid for people to reach out to you and then block you. Emma, that's called being a pain in the booty. Aquarian, thank you for your donation. But don't be a pain in the booty, people. You don't reach out and then block. You can't do that. You can't do that. Micah, a giant wiener. I mean, Micah, as many wiener jokes as I make on this channel, you're free to let that hang out. No pun intended. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. Why did N reach out and then block? Was it accidental? Was it accidental? Like there's all sorts of things blocking the way. There's all sorts of things in the way. They had either it was accidental or had an immediate regret with that. They intended to do something, but it's like they made a mistake or like they did something to do that, right? Like they made a bit of a mistake or something's going on where they were just, I don't know. It seems like it's accidental, Emma. I'm just saying it was accidental. They didn't mean to do it. And that's what's just coming through. I don't know. I mean, maybe if they put the word Emma in their text or whatever, then I don't know. Either they instantly regretted it or it was accidental. I'm looking at accidental at this point. It feels like that there's something else in the way, like they were doing something else, and then all of a sudden the multitasking didn't quite work the way it needed. Yes, the Thoth has wieners in it. I mean, there are a lot of decks with wieners. I'm just saying, you gotta understand, there's a lot of wieners and a lot of boobies in tarot. If you are not a wiener or booby fan, what are you doing? Why are you in tarot? Okay. That's a simple question, right? GBA though, are they going to contact us this week? Will it be next week? What is going on with GBA? We need to find out this information. I'm going to go with the deck we haven't used in a hot minute. You know how long it's been since we have picked this up from the Tarot Tower and thrown it onto the table, my friends. It is the Gilded Tarot Royale. Yes, I know, another Chiro deck. How many do you need? All of them. Okay. Anyway, how many Baba Studio decks do you need? All of them. Baba Studio is like Bitcoin at this point. Baba Studio is Bitcoin. I mean, you want to invest in gold and silver? Invest in Baba Studio decks instant. Hang on to it. 3 years, sell it for triple the price you pay. Or at least double the price you pay. Anyway, well, with the way inflation's going, you're going to need it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not in entertainment purposes only. Anyway, with GBA contacting me this week, Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups. I think they're hunting down somebody else. I think they're contacting somebody else this week. It feels like they are on the roll for somebody else. They are Mr. Romance. They're out there. They're like, ooh, I like this opportunity. I like the way that's going. I like how this is, but on somebody else's dime. The Lord of Illusionary Success, looking at somebody else, looking at other options, looking around to see what is going on. And the Nine of Wands, I mean, they're just ready in that mode. They're ready in that mode. They're contacting other people. And this week, it looks like that it will not be this week as far as that. Thumbs down for being contacted this week, as far as I know. as far as I know. Anyway, I mean, Kim D, question from my friend Julian. Welcome, Julian. Good to see you. Wants to know if her person will come before or after the birthday this year. Kim, it's good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your donation as well. And Julian, when you watch this, welcome. How are you doing? I'm just saying, are you going to come? The person will come after or before the birthday? Ooh, let's find out. We're going to keep using this deck right here and get us some deluxe accommodations up in here. Find out if we're going to be able to get before or after the birthday. When are they going to be arriving and all of that? Jade, welcome. Good to see you as always. Oh, we got the Tower. Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands. That is after. We're going after the birthday. By the way, happy birthday is what I'm saying. A little bit of a party right now. Julian is having a birthday coming up. And if her person will come before and after the birthday, it is after the birthday. Why? The Three of Wands, you're still scanning. They're still looking. The Two of Wands, the Dominion, having control over the area, is just reversed. It is flipped. The Tower is flipped as well. It feels like something else is interfering with this in the Page of Pentacles. They're not prepared. They're not prepared either financially. They're not prepared either emotionally. They're not prepared as far as the second houses go. And they are going to be a little bit delayed in getting there. So we're going with after Julian. And by the way, welcome to the stream. Please hit like and subscribe, Julian. I appreciate you watching as well as Kim watching. You got the double shot tonight. Got the double shot viewership. Epic knows what I'm talking about. Epic wants to know tonight. Why did R ask me out for Saturday night and then they screwed me? No text, no call. They just vanished. That's mean. That is mean. You set up a date. You need to show up for it. Epic knows what I'm talking about. Let's get the This Might Hurt Tarot again, because that is indeed going to hurt. Where the hell did I put that deck? I'm upset now. You need to, okay, we're going to switch it up. We're going to switch up using the Gregory Scott Tarot in this one. You set up something, you need to be there. Strength knows. GBA contacted me this month. Strength, you are in the queue. Obviously, a couple of people ahead of you now. But we will get about GBA in this month. Okay. You are looking at somebody who asked us out. They asked us out. I don't think they were serious. about it. I don't think this is a priority. I don't think they were very serious. I think that you ran into somebody that just didn't do you any good. They're whispering in your ear. They're coming up there and like, Epic, how you doing? Good to see you. We need to go out. Are you available Saturday night? And you're like, sure. And then they're like, I'll meet you or whatever, right? 10 of Pentacles. You're not the only person they've done this to. You are not the only one they have done this to. The Emperor, a little bit of a problem person with that. Overall, Four of Cups says they just did not want to go. Whether you want to block them, I'd recommend it just because of this card right here. You are looking at the Knight of Pentacles, but this is somebody that's whispering into your ear. This is somebody that doesn't have any good intentions with this. I would ask them why they didn't show up, and if they don't have a damn good reason, I just block them. I just block them. I mean, I just block them. I mean, entertainment purposes only. If you ask them, they're going to come up with some BS. If they had a legit reason not to show up, they would have texted you. Bottom line. Like, if I have a date with you and I ain't going to show up, I'm going to text. JM is over PayPal donation about a year ago. All right. Enough sales to keep making books. All right. Can I get enough sales to keep making them books? JM asked that question about a year ago. Asked the question about a year ago. And JM's probably not here anymore. JM, I'm sorry. JM, I'm sorry. I try my best. Patricia V tries her best. Patricia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. You are looking at Samantha's back. Welcome back. You are looking at a situation where it's going to be difficult to make enough money to keep making books. I think it's just going to be difficult to make that much money. Page of Pentacles, it is about sales, but sales have been issued. You are Page of Pentacles, sort of a newbie here. We're trying to get stuff done. We're not making the grade as far as that. The Ten of Wands, this is going to become something to where it's just more stress. Jay, thank you for your generous donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. This is going to become more stress than it's worth at some point. This is sort of a conclusion. Hermit, it does say you're kind of on your own here for getting these sales. And the Hanged Man said sort of the market has changed a little bit, and it's going to be difficult to make enough sales to keep cranking them out. It seems to be the last run. Which is okay because the cost of making books has gone up. So, I mean, you know, Round Rock, welcome. Round Rock, are you JM? If so, I just read you. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. Veronica's got a double shot tonight. Look at Veronica coming in with the donos. General rating. We can do that for Veronica. Let's get it done. We need a beautiful deck for Veronica because Veronica is beautiful. We are going to go with this deck right here. One of my faves, one of everybody's faves. That is the Meraki Tarot. I love Meraki Tarot. Meraki Tarot. It's almost as good as the Victorian Romantic Tarot, except it's not. I mean, the Victorian Romantic Tarot has a good place in my heart. It just does. I'm just saying. You know, not only because of the investment opportunity, but because it is just downright gorgeous. All right, general reading. Let's get it done. Rosanna, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Six of Wands here. It's going okay. Veronica, I'm not saying that you are in that mode where you're just independently wealthy. I'm not saying you're going to be buying the Maserati next week or you're going to have just everything being beautiful, but it's going okay. The Six of Wands says everything is all right, right? Everything is all right. The Six of Wands into the universe. So there are good things happening. There are encouraging things. There are some nice things going on here. And the Three of Pentacles says it's just a matter of working, keeping things going, keeping things afloat. And basically the cards are saying that you have good things happening. You have good things going on. So I think that's kind of important for you. That's where you kind of want to be. Good things are there. Good things are going on. It basically says everything is fine. Everything is very encouraging at the moment. It's a pretty good general reading. I mean, you're sort of just sneaking up on, yeah, so some nice things. All right, but could it be better? Could we meet Veronica? Could we meet somebody interesting? Let's find out for the Love Life reads and find out if that's going to be all right at the end of the day for Love Life, Justice, Hanged Man, and the Four of Cups. It feels like you're in a relationship or you're going to be in a relationship where you just don't want to hang out too long. Justice card. It's almost like a balancing act in this individual relationship. Like we're trying to get things this way, but it's leaning on the other way. We're trying to get things fixed, but it's leaning on broken. The Hanged Man. So there is a separation of ideas, of theories, of things in here, and you don't really want to deal with that as is. And the Four of Cups is overall, emotionally, you don't want to hang out into this love for very long. So if you're looking for love, this looks like something sort of either hit it and quit it, or at least take a good look at the possibilities before you dive deep into anything that is going to happen with that. All right, let's find out what's going on with Lachey, who may have fallen asleep. Does Kay really love me, or am I just anxious? And it's coming true. Let's find out if they really love you. If they are passionate about you, if they are madly in love with you, Lachey, are they really, really in love with you? Yvette, ordered one too. You love it. There you go. Lachey's actually awake. KD is not, though. KD is like, I'm out of here. Good night, KD. Have a good one. Okay. Do they love me, or am I anxious? Is things being there? Seven of Wands, obscurity, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords. I think it's a mixture I really do. It's a little bit of a mixture, okay? The Scorpio does have feelings for you, but it's difficult for them to talk about it. It's difficult for them to sort of be in that mode and sort of be on up front with it. Just obscurity, right? I'm just not just plain and simple and obvious and upfront with my feelings. I have it a little bit obscured. Seven of Wands, they're a little bit defensive sometimes too. You'll approach them and then they're coming back. You approach them and it's like, ouch, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this and stuff? Hierophants, ultimately, they want something substantial. They want something with you. They do want a relationship. They do want things happening with this. This does work. But the Ace of Swords, the communication issues are just out there and they're always going to be there. You're going to have to break through those if you want this to work long term. If you wanted to let it work long term, should you let it go? We'll do one more. Queen of Pentacles says no. Queen of Pentacles says, make it work. Make it work. I think that will be okay if you just make it work. CV, thank you for your donation. By the way, CV will be the last donation tonight. We are done taking donations because we have 50 donations tonight. And I'm going to lose my voice eventually. Lisa, should I pursue a career involving helping animals? Of course you should. Of course you should. We're going to use a beautiful animal deck for this, Lisa. You know that you need this deck in your life right now. We need this deck in your life right now. It is the Northern Animal version 2. Don't get version 1. It's flimsy. You need to get the version 2. That's it. I'm just saying. That is where the magic happens, in the version 2 information. All right. Career involving animals. The Four of Wands is such a pretty card with this, the Star of the Empress. Oh my, that is a definite yes. Let's go. I mean, look, we're getting the love balloons up in here. Can we get the love balloons up in here for this? I love this. I do indeed love this. The Star. You're guided in that direction, aren't you? Aren't you guided in that direction? This is something that you want to do, something you're passionate about. This is something that you really need to do just to be happy. This Star, you're guided there. Come on, Empress, you're at home with animals. You love animals. They are a passion for you, and this is something that you definitely want to get into. Making a career, make a wise choice. Don't get into something that's not going to make any money, but, I mean, be a veterinarian. You can be a lot of good things and help animals. The Four, so this is your home. This is where you need to be. That is an absolute yes. Lisa, that is an absolute yes there. I like it. That's the best read of the night. That is such a simple reading, but so powerful indeed. I'm just saying. Lulu, would it be good for me to switch careers or stick it out at my current job? Lulu, let's find out by doing a tarot throwdown on this one. All right, where's my voice thing?
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, it is time. It is time. Jade wants the Thoth. Jade, you're playing with fire. Jade is literally playing with fire tonight. Jade, I'm just saying. Jade, you sure? I mean, I can. Jade, you know I love you. I'll do anything, but I'm just saying. Well, I'm doing. All right. Anyway, would it be good for me to switch careers or stick it out? Switch careers is going to be up here. And oh my, that is time. I don't think you should stick it out because that is a wiener. You should not stick the wiener out. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Okay. Stick it out of the current job doesn't look good. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. This is the devil card. You are looking at some influences that are there that you don't like, that things just don't get any better. Things don't clean up. You will be having some difficulty with sticking it out at the current job, and never stick the wiener out. Even though
everybody loves the D.
Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Stick it out is not an option. Okay. Switching jobs looks better. Magician says you got the skills. You do. You got the skills to pay the bills, Lulu. You're talking about skills to pay the bills. You have them. You understand. You know the things that are marketable. You know the things that people like and the people want, that people hire for, that people are going to pay you money for. And you're able to get that done. That is going to be important. That is going to be... Christina says... Christina does not like the D jokes. I got to say that. Christina, I didn't know Christine was listening. But apparently she is. But I mean, I'm just saying. All right. I mean, all right. Okay, let's continue on with the reading, shall we? Anyway, you are looking at changing careers. Switching careers looks like a better option. The magician says you have the skills, you have the abilities to do this, and the cut is going to be clean and good, and it's going to be worthwhile for you in the long run. It's going to be worthwhile for you, okay? I'm just saying, it is going to be worthwhile. I would do it now. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, never switch careers based upon some random dude on the internet making tarot and bad jokes, okay? I mean, bottom line, you need to take responsibility for this, but the cards say switching careers, magician is very powerful, and it is there, and it is, you gotta go with that. When, how with my BFF and I makeup, she's been hurting my feelings, so I have been distancing myself. But it sucks. Micah is worried. Micah is concerned. Micah wants to ease things up and make things better. Why can't the BFF be nice to us? Why can't they be nice to us? You know who knows? The tarot deck right here knows. It is the Mons Tarot. Now, I am too lazy to get the Cosmo Beings Tarot sorted and made a 4K video, but I will be doing that tomorrow. That is first priority tomorrow is to get that done. So I promise you, my friends, I promise you, it will be done by tomorrow. All right. She's been hurting my feelings. We need to make up. She's missed. Is what I'm saying. She is missed. You got to understand that part. All right. King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Chariot. The good news is you're only looking at maybe a month max. I really think you're only looking at maybe a month max for this to be happening, okay? Making up is going to be something that happens up in April. I like it. The Emperor says that basically they're going to be able to step up and say, yeah, we made some mistakes. We have some disconnections. It's not something that we sort of, going to be able to hang on to. This is a waste of both of our time. So let's get back in that mode. Because the King of Pentacles says it is time to understand that we're better together than we were separated. The Four of Cups. Now, we're clearly going to have a delineation in the sand, a line in the sand at this point, where you're just going to have to say, look, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. That's going to be okay, right? Hurting feelings is not okay. We're going to have to understand that. You're going to have to draw a line in the sand here. Four of Cups. This is disappointing to me, and I don't like it. But the Chariot says you are able to move forward after that. You just have to have an open, honest communication and just say, look, this hurts my feelings. Please understand that. If we can stop doing that, that would be great. I think if you just approach it like that, it's going to be a lot better after. At least that is what the tarot says. Why is P delayed, and when will it happen? All right, let's see what P is going on with P, if it's delayed, and when we are going to be able to finish this project, I guess. And maybe it's a project, maybe it's a person. I don't know. Let's find out why they are delayed and what we can do about it, or at least when this thing will happen. Two of Swords says they don't know where to go next. They are stuck in a position of, I don't really know where to go next. I don't really know what to do next. They don't really have any good plans, any master plan. The Two of Swords, they are blinded to it. They have their eyes closed to obvious solutions to this, but they're just not approaching it in the manner that they need to do that. So a little bit closed eyes. And meanwhile, everybody's looking to them to make a decision. You see everybody looking to them to make a decision, to make some action. They're just not doing it. They're just stuck in that mode. Nine of Pentacles says they will come around and it will happen, right? Ace of Swords says you are looking at, I'm going for a long shot. I'm going for April. Into April. Going for the end of April for this. Ace of Swords says you get a communication that means it's happening, and then it happens at the end of April. All right? It happens at the end of April. We're going a long shot, MBC. A long shot indeed. And speaking of a long shot, Patricia, will it be accepted in nursing school by June? That is right around the corner, Patricia. But let's get you into nursing school. Let's get you into that career, because that is a prosperous and amazing career with this. All right. Will I get accepted into this? I think so. The reason I say that is because the Eight of Wands, that movement action here. Now, this is weighing on you a lot. This is something that you are worried about. You're concerned about. You have asked not only me, but I think, Patricia, you asked somebody else too. I think you've asked somebody else as well. The Ten of Wands, this has been weighing on you. It is going to happen, though. Not going to be a problem. Eight of Wands, it says thumbs up for this. And the King of Swords, it is talking about the communication, the connection, and getting that nursing school communication down. I think you're going to be having a party at the end of the day. I like it. I like it. Patricia, I think that is a yes. Because of the movement, because of the waiting, is sort of, we get the good news and we are able to get into the nursing school indeed. Epic. Should I give up on tea or will things pick back up? A lot of times you got to give up. A lot of times you got to give up, but let's see if that is the case over here. Now, we haven't used it in a minute. But we do still have, my friends, the Gentle Tarot. It's been, Andrew, how long has it been since you have seen this? It has been a hot minute since this thing has hit the table. You know what I'm saying? And Epic is just for you. Are you going to give up on tea? Or will things pick back up? Eight of Stones, Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. I think things are going to pick back up. Eight of Stones, we're working on it. We're working for a solution. We're working on the way to make this fix, the way to make this happen. Things will pick back up. I say that because of Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, a second try, a second chance at getting this thing going, right? Wheel of Fortune says staying on course is important. Don't give up. The Wheel of Fortune, keep on course, keep on that. That is something that's important. Keep working with it. It actually turns around and it will come back to you and things will get picked back up. Epic. That is epic indeed. That is epic. You are looking at a very clean reading there. That is a very obvious, clean, straight up informational, but good read. I like that read. That's a good read for you, Epic. I'm just saying, Maxim's true feelings towards me, though. Is Maxim going to be okay? Is Maxim going to be all right? What kind of cereal are you eating, boo-boo? What's going on? Are you eating Cocoa Crisp? I used to like those when I ate cereal long ago. I like the one where it's the little cookies, Cookie Crisp. Oh, loved cookie. Do they still make that? Do they still make Cookie Crisp? Let me find out. Hang on. Cookie Crisp cereal. All right, Cookie Crisp. Is that still out? They do still make it. That's my final meal. I probably have a heart attack after I eat it, but let's see. Is Cookie Crisp still made? Introduced in 1977. It was originally manufactured by Purina. You mean the dog food people? Until they sold the trademark to General Mills in 1997, who changed the recipe. It better still be good. They better not mess with my Cookie Crisp. I'm gonna go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right. Maxim, true feelings for me. You got the Devil, you got the Harvest of Stones, and you got Justice. I think Maxim is on that verge of kind of being bored with everything. Kind of checked out. They're not integrated in anymore. They're not as passionate as they used to be. They're not as sort of connected as they used to be as well. You got the Devil. It feels like they're just not there, right? They're dragging something. They're dragging the remnants of what maybe was their feelings or what have you. But, it is something they're dragging into the situation. Justice feels it's not all balanced yet. Maxim just doesn't have the feelings that they used to. It just feels like things have been waning, things have been decreasing, and a little bit on the decline as far as that. Count Chocula. I like Count Chocula. It was just like chocolate milk after like 3 minutes. It literally was just chocolate milk after 3 minutes. It was just like soggy chocolate milk. And at that point, I just buy chocolate milk. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, speaking of amazing, we're looking at the Little Buddha Tarot tonight, my friends. We already did the Little Buddha Tarot tiles, but now we're doing the Little Buddha Tarot for Aquarian who wants to know, is NB involved with someone, and is it toxic? Oh my. MB is involved with somebody indeed. The Five of Swords. It's not as toxic as you might think. I think they already ditched them. Somebody ditched somebody. Somebody ditched somebody. The Five of Swords. There's a level of defeat here. There's a level of giving up. The Six of Wands says it just isn't working anymore. Not only do you have defeat, but you have the victory card flipped upside down. Flipped upside down. And that Two of Pentacles means they were not able to make that decision. It feels like they were involved and they got dumped. They got them dumped. Because of the Two of Pentacles, they didn't have the decisions. I couldn't make the decisions. They made the decisions for me. The Six of Wands, it didn't go into the victory mode. And the Five of Swords, there was some defeatism in there indeed. So yes, I think they're involved with somebody, and I think that somebody has ditched them and thrown them to the curb. MW, we're never throwing you to the curb. How does Noah feel about me? Hopefully they'll invite you onto their ark, okay? Wait, if you have somebody named Noah, hopefully they invite you onto their ark. Okay. Okay, we got upside downs everywhere. Okay, feelings. Ten Swords, Nine of Cups. You know, I think Noah has a degree of I like you. I think they have a degree of I like you. It's something where they're kind of on that mode, they're kind of on that fence where they do kind of like you being around and whatnot. It feels like that there is a bit of hesitation in there for some reason. I don't think from them. It feels like from you. I think you have some hesitation about this, that Ten of Swords. I think you think that it just couldn't last, or this is not something that y'all fit together enough to make it happen. Nine of Cups feels like the passion, maybe the emotional stability just could not be there long term, but it does feel a little bit challenged at the end of the day. Overall, I think that they kind of like you. Overall, it looks like that you may not be ready for Noah as they are right now. I mean, you could have a little bit of a difficulty with that Noah interaction as it goes. Now, will GBA contact me this month? Now, if you haven't been paying attention, Strength did ask a few minutes ago if GBA will contact him this week. And I said, I don't think so. But now, will they contact us this month? Let's find out. We're going to switch decks to this deck right here. Everybody loves it. Elemental Wisdom Tarot. They are shipping me their new deck. They do have a brand new deck. And I am going to receive it. Thank God. Thank God. I love them for contacting me and saying they're going to ship me out when I like it. Now, will GBA contact me this month? This is looking like something that can happen. I'm going to go with a thumbs up on this one. I like it. Eight of Coins says they are working towards it. This is something that's being built up. It's being warmed up. I like it. I think it's possible. Eight of Coins says yes. Ace of Coins has that contact ability. We are ready to make contact. We are ready to get in here and get that done. And the Death card, the changes have occurred. The changes have occurred to bring us back together. Death card says, I need to make these changes, and I'm going to do that by contacting them. So overall, I say yes. I like it, Patricia. Will I get a notification about the nursing program soon? Let's find out, Patricia. A little bit more Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Patricia, do you like this one? This is a nice deck. These are nice cards, but we got 3 more reads, and we are out of here. All right, we got one Samantha, one CV, and one Jade, and we are going to escape through the back door and eat some peanut butter and take a shower and go to bed. All right, Knight of Wands. Oh, man. Notification, Queen of Coins, and the Five of Wands. Patricia, I'm going to say you get a notification early April. You get a notification either mid-April or early April. It feels like this month needs to pass. Something's going on with this Five of Wands. It feels like this month needs to pass. There's something thick happening, something interesting, something going on. It feels like there's some difficulty getting it done. Queen of Coins talks about you getting into the program. You're getting the notification. You're getting the Queen of Coins. You're able to get this option, able to move forward. And the Knight of Wands, especially has that fiery aspect, the flaming movement, the moving across, getting into that. I really think April. I mean, I really think April for this. Either you've been waiting for it, or there's something else going on, or It feels like that you should have already been contacted. That's all I heard in my head through the entire reading. It's like I feels like that you should have already been contacted. You're actually talking to your friends, right? And you're saying, why haven't I been contacted? Why haven't I been contacted? It just feels that way. I just get that feeling. Anyway, I also get a feeling that I like the Arrowzir Curious Travels Tarot deck. That is a nice little deck. I like that. Love the artwork. It is going mainstream, too. It is going to be on Amazon. By the way, if you haven't noticed all the prices going up by 30% across the board, you may want to pre-order all of the Amazon tarot decks that you want to get for the rest of the year right now. Right now, I would recommend pre-ordering all of those decks because you can cancel and it does lock your price down. All right, I have noticed no Llewellyn coupon. It is past the time to get a Llewellyn coupon, in my opinion. All right, and I'm hoping we get that 35% coupon for Llewellyn because I got to pre-order me some more decks. Anyway, what is up with Alyssa today? The 3, hanging out with friends, going across there, get moving across with their friends, moving across, getting something done with their friends. The 3 of Cups, of celebration with that. Kind of a standard day. The Wheel of Fortune. What comes around goes around. I'm kind of getting into that as well. 5, they're having dreams that something weird is going to happen, and I agree. Something weird is going to happen with Alyssa. Something strange is going to happen with Alyssa, that 5. They feel like something's going on. Something unusual is in the air. It feels like something uncomfortable is floating around. It feels like there's some uncomfortable things about to happen. And I agree, Samantha. I agree. Give it 2 weeks. Give it 2 weeks to see the uncomfortable thing. CV, what is thoughts of me today? My significant other, what are their thoughts of me today? Let's find out if they still love you. I mean, they are your significant others. I believe so. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Let's see what the Curious Travels Tarot says. Maybe we'll have a Curious Travel indeed. Oh, that 10. They love you. Look at this. They love you. Look at this. That's nice. 10 of Cups. Happy home, happy family. Travelers, Knight, and Justice. They are taking a trip. I'm just saying, the next few months, they got to take a trip. They're going to have to go somewhere. Just throwing it out there, CV, throwing it out there. The thoughts and feelings are significant because they are the significant other. Happy home, happy family. The Travelers, there's some trip being planned. There's something coming up as far as that is concerned. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance. You are looking at romantic feeling, good emotions, happy home, happy family. Couple of cups in the mix makes everything nice. Makes it all nice with some love balloons. We can even do a Heart of Hearts. I mean, we're going out on a limb now. Going out on a limb now. Justice says things are in balance. Things are in balance with this. Justice card is a nice one. Is a nice one for that. So I'm just saying, it's a pretty positive read there. You didn't get like the Tower, the Death card, the 10 of Swords. I think you had a clean read. That was nice and clean. All right. Should I use this money as a down payment for the house or pay off the credit card? Jade, down payment or pay off? Let's find out. That is going to be a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, let's do the throwdown. We're going to do the Thoth. I mean, we're wandering in unknown territory now, but that is throwdown material. Should I use the fat cash that we got? Because apparently we got some fat cash. I mean, at this point, you got to be careful what we do with the fat cash, because like the price of my art supplies doubled. I mean, I keep harping on it, but I'm just saying it's been 2 years. It like doubled in 2 years. Anyway, all right. Down payment is going to be up here, and paying off the credit card is going to be down here. Jesus, paying off the credit card looks so good. Paying off the credit card looks so good. It does. That looks clean. That looks mighty clean. You're looking at a better tomorrow. You're looking at more opportunities. You're looking at basically a purity of getting this money and putting it where it needs to be. The debt, the credit card, getting things paid off. It feels like it just relieves you. It lets you get into opportunities. Look how much fire we got down here. You do have the fiery action of the knight, sort of lurching forward, leaping forward. I have all these opportunities to do with this money now that we haven't paid off. Now that we have this thing, we got new opportunities with the Ace of Wands and the stability, the pride that we have in our environment, the pride we have in our money right now, and the stability this is introduced is massive. It is massive. Paying off that card is massive. Putting down a down payment feels like that it's a good way to, it's a good way to use the money. It feels like it's the best way to use the money. The down payment just feels like the best way to use the money. But, oh man, what do you want? What do you want? There's clearly two different goals here. The first goal is the virtue, the barren land of the house, locking down the house price, locking down everything to where it's going to be stable in the iffy environment that we're currently kind of in. And that communication of having that taken care of, having that knocked out feels so secure. It feels so nice. If you're looking for security, then I think that's going to be where the money is well off being had. If you're looking for better financial tomorrow, I think paying off the credit card is going to be better, and it introduces more opportunities for you to do things with the money. Because if you are paying interest on the credit card, that is money literally being flushed down the toilet at some point. But at least that's what I think, and that is it from me. Thank you for all your generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate all of y'all. We will see you tomorrow.
Goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little and we keep track of time.